If you're in the market for an ND filter set for your DJI Action 4, you've likely come across two different products, one from Freewell and another that's sold from DJI themselves. This is just to help you figure out which one might be best for you. Okay, so this is the ND set from Freewell, and this is from DJI. And right off the bat, you can see that the box from the Freewell is quite a bit larger, and the DJI is much smaller. Now, I do think this is an important consideration because obviously with it being an action camera, you want these to be as portable as possible. And I just really love this case from DJI. I mean, you can see just how much thinner it is than the Freewell. This one slides in and out of pockets much easier. The closing function feels really good compared to the Freewell. Like the Freewell is made of this kind of cheap plastic that feels a bit more breakable. Like I would not feel comfortable running around outside with this one. I think with a drop this would most likely shatter. However, with the DJI, this is made of a much more durable plastic that I would feel comfortable with it banging around. Now, this is the set that I'm going to be returning because it arrived damaged, as you can see with this filter here. But this case overall does feel a bit more rugged and just a whole lot slimmer, and will fit in and out of pockets a whole lot easier than the Freewell. Now, another consideration that I had seen people discussing online is the fit of these filters on the DJI Action 4. I had seen a number of people complaining that the Freewell filters fit a little bit too loosely on the standard lens and that they tend to fall off. This has not been my experience at all. I'll just show you here. We'll take one of these Freewell filters, pop it on there. And I mean, they work just fine with a cage. I have the small rig cage and I find that it works just fine with this. It slips on. I'm not having any looseness. It does feel pretty snug with coming on and off. You can see it popped off a little bit there, but as far as getting it on and off of the lens, it does fit nice and snug, and I think it does work quite well. Now I find that the DJI filters fit on the lens just about the same as the Freewell. They fit nice and snug. You can see that they're not falling off at all when shaking. Now, another consideration that I would have when looking at these filters is they actually differ in size quite a bit. And you can see here that the Freewell filters are actually quite a bit larger than the DJI. So let me just pull off that one here. But you can see the DJI is quite a bit smaller. The DJI is on my right here. Freewell's on the left, but they are a bit smaller. I have not had any issues with them fitting on the camera with a cage. DJI works very well. This is the small rig cage, fits on no problem. And the Freewell, I find, fits on with a cage just as well. And no issues with that. Now, ultimately, I have made the decision to return the DJI filters. I purchased these used from Amazon, and as you can see, the highest density filter showed up significantly scratched. So I am going to be returning this one, and I am going to be sticking with the Freewell. My main issue with the Freewell is the size of the box. I don't trust this box sitting in a pocket. It's way too big for a pocket, and I just don't think it will hold up to any amount of abuse out in the field, like an action camera is designed to do. Now, I do have a solution for that. It's going to be using the Think Tank Pocket Rocket memory card holder. These go for $22.75 on Amazon, and they are wide enough to hold the filters. They do fit in there rather comfortably. They're not bouncing around, and you can see that'll work just fine. It's soft. It will fit into a pocket very nicely. I probably won't bring all these filters when I go out on the trails and things like that, but this is much more compatible, I think, with going out in the field and going on adventures, and will probably hold up a lot better than this. Now, in terms of considerations between these, obviously you have 6 filters with this one, and you only have 3 with the DJI. The DJI also only goes up to ND32, whereas with this one you get 2 additional ND filters going up to ND1000, as well as a circular polarizer. I'm not going to be using a circular polarizer, I think, with this very much, so that'll most likely stay at home. But I do find that if you're trying to get 1/50 for shutter speed, the ND32 with the DJI just doesn't really cut it. Well, at least in broad daylight, I do find myself needing the ND1000 if you're trying to get 1/50th shutter speed for shooting 24p out in broad daylight. But I do appreciate how slim and mobile the DJI filters are. I do love this case quite a bit. These are obviously a bit more expensive, but you do get several more filters than you do with the DJI. But I just am not really crazy about this box. So that's about it. I hope it was helpful. I'll leave a link in the description for this think tank folder holder. I do think this is a much better solution, but obviously that is added cost with this. And the DJI is a bit cheaper. I think it's about 20 bucks cheaper than the Freewell. So, but that's about it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all later.